Home. What's the first thing that comes to your mind when you hear that four-letter word? Is it a place, the family home you grew up in, maybe it's your grandparents' house, or is it your favourite place to visit where you sit and think while simply watching the world go by? Is it a feeling, the comfort and embrace of a loved one, or the coziness and warmth of your bed on a winter's day? With a move on the horizon and leaving the place that I've called home for the last 26 years, it has had me thinking and raised the question of, what is home? A seemingly simple question that brings on much more complicated answers. The more that I've been searching, trying to figure out what home really means, the more that I realize it can't be pinpointed at one specific thing. That's because, well, home is everything. From the time we are born, we know no concept of home. Not the four walls that surround us, but the warmth and comfort of a mother's hug. As we grow older and continue on this journey called life, our perception of home is constantly changing and ever evolving, taking little pieces from all of our experiences. The new sights that we see as we not only open our eyes, but also open our mind. The new surrounds we become more aware of as we take time to listen to nature with our ears, but also listen with our soul. The new friendships that we form as we open our hearts to those that are most important to us and feel a sense of comfort and belonging. Home is where you feel safest. It's the place where you are you. It's where you're happiest, yet bored at the same time. Home is the place you can't wait to leave and escape from, yet at the same time, home is the place you can't wait to get back to. It's the familiar sights and sounds that bring back cherished memories. Home is more than a physical object. Home is a feeling. Home is a memory. Home is comfort. For me, Perth has been the place I've called home my entire life. When I think of home, I think of hot summer days down by the beach, relaxing with mates and not having a care in the world but the next wave to catch. Summer days turn into warm summer nights and the magical sunsets that come with it as the sky erupts in colours of pink and orange and red. I think of my family and our Italian heritage, weekly dinners at my nonna's casa per un piatto di pasta, a family tradition that's been going on for years. I think of my childhood, spending time on my nonna and nonna's orchard in the hills, roaming amongst the apple trees and watching winter storm clouds rolling over the treetops. These are some of the important memories for me that make up the reality of my home. Perth has been more than a city for me. It's where I was born, it's where my family and friends reside, it's where I learnt the values of what home and family really mean. It's the place where I became the person that I am today. Although home is a sense of security, and much like the little bird that flies for the first time to leave the nest, there comes a time when we must do the same, to leave our home, to go searching, exploring, chase dreams and experience the wonder and beauty that this world has to offer. As they say, distance makes the heart grow fonder. As I pack up my belongings and prepare to travel across the country to chase dreams, leaving behind my family and my friends and my home, there is sadness and a feeling of the unknown, but there is also excitement of a new adventure and a new journey that's just around the corner. But if home has taught me one thing, is that no matter the journey you're on or the path that you're traveling, you'll always be able to find aspects of home no matter where you go in life. No matter how far and how wide I travel, I know home will always be there for me. Perth will always be a big part of my life, and it may continue to be in the future, although as strange a feeling as it is to be leaving the place that I've called home for the last 26 years, not knowing when or if I'll ever return, or if I'll ever call Perth home again. I think that in itself is the beauty of life, not knowing what the future has in store for me. No one knows what lies ahead of us, the people we're yet to meet, the adventure that's just waiting to be had, or the person you get to fall in love with. There is no rule book to life, but to simply go with the flow and see where it takes you. No matter where you go, no matter how far you travel or where you roam, you'll always be able to find home.